Hi everyone. In this video, we will create Anaconda environment to work with transformer-based libraries. For this video, I have selected three libraries. The first library is Transformers library by HuggingFace. So Transformers library provides APIs and tools to easily download and train state-of-the-art pre-trained models. The second library is Diffusers library, also by HuggingFace. This library allows to work with diffusion models. And the third library is Sentence Transformer library. This library is used to access, use, and train state-of-the-art text and image embedding models. So let's go ahead and create Anaconda environment. We will name our environment Transformers and provide Python version 3.8. Now, then our environment is created. Let's go ahead and activate it. So now we are going to install all necessary libraries. Besides for transformer libraries, I will also install some auxiliary libraries. These are NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib to draw the images and graphics, Seaborn, also to help with graphics and datasets, and scikit-learn. Scikit-learn is for datasets and performance metrics. We also need a Jupyter Notebook, so we will install Jupyter library. So finally, before we go ahead and install libraries themselves, we will need to select the platform where this library was implemented. In general, there are three basic machine learning libraries which underlie Transformers diffusers and Sentence Transformers libraries. These are PyTorch, TensorFlow, and JAX. In this video, I will use PyTorch implementation of the libraries, so we'll go ahead and install PyTorch first. However, PyTorch installation can have two scenarios. If you have GPU on board, you will definitely want to use GPU version of PyTorch. This will require a special instruction for installation. And I will show you first if you use just default installation of PyTorch without Nvidia GPU support. And next, I will show how to install PyTorch with Nvidia GPU support. So if we just install Torch itself, only CPU version of PyTorch will be installed. Let's go ahead and confirm this. For this, we will start Python, import Torch, and check Torch version. So you can see here that this is a CPU version. So if we now try to detect Nvidia GPU, that GPU will not be detected. So you can see if you run torch.cuda is available, the answer is false. But I have GPU on this machine. To check this, I will run Nvidia SMI command. So you can see here that I have a GPU on board. So now we will need to fix the problem with default installation of PyTorch, and we will need to install CUDA-enabled or GPU-enabled version of PyTorch. For this purpose, let's search install PyTorch locally on Google, and we will land at Start Locally PyTorch website. So here we can select the build of PyTorch, the operation system, in my case this is Windows, the package, which is pip, language, which is Python, and compute platform. In this case, we will use CUDA 11.8. And then we will be provided a command to install CUDA enabled torch and associated libraries. Now when we have GPU enabled PyTorch successfully installed, we can go ahead and reconfirm it in the Python environment. So we can see that CUDA support is enabled. Let's check how many devices do we have on board. We have one device, which is in line with what we have seen in Nvidia SMI tool. And we'll check the device name. So here we need to provide index of the device we want to get a name from. So since we have only one device, we have a single option of providing device index 0. So finally, let's go ahead and install the transformer libraries with HuggingFace libraries. The diffusers library requires transformers library, and in this case, we can install both libraries in one run, like this. And we will also select on the torch version. Okay, transformers and diffusers libraries are installed. Now let's go ahead and install sentence transformers library. Okay, great. Sentence transformers are also installed. So now let's go ahead and reconfirm whatever we have done. So first of all, we need minimum Python 3.8. So let's go ahead and make sure that installed version of Python is indeed 3.8 or higher. Okay, so we have 3.8.19 Python version. Now let's confirm that we have transformers, diffusers, and central transformers libraries installed. So the library is imported. Let's check that it works by checking the version. And let's do the same for diffusers library. Let's confirm the library version. And finally, let's import sentence transformers. And let's confirm its versions. Okay, great. So we have correct version of Python and all the libraries installed. So one last thing, let's run Jupyter and make sure that all the content runs in Jupyter Notebook nicely as well. Okay, let's create a new Python notebook and let's try to import all the libraries we need. And let's check the versions of libraries. So we have CUDA enabled Torch. We have transformers. Sentence transformers. And let's confirm we have also auxiliary libraries installed. So let's confirm library versions. Okay, great. So we have all the necessary libraries installed. So this concludes the installation part. At the end, I want to mention that Transformers library, Diffusers library, and Sentence Transformers libraries, they all have very wide community of users and developers, and the new models are constantly upgraded, which makes these free libraries to be a perfect start in the world of generative AI. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like it. Please subscribe, and I see you in the next videos.